I feel like you're going through like a breakup. Yeah, you're detaching. Someone's feeling trapped. Yeah, something is just not aligned with you anymore. You could be hot and cold with somebody. Yeah, I feel like you got somebody in the friend zone. Like you're friend zoning somebody. Like you don't want to be their friend anymore. I think like, I feel like you don't want to be nobody's friend anymore. You're like just like trying to like you don't want to talk to nobody. Like you like, yeah, you're blocking people, places, and things. Yeah, because someone's bickering. People, somebody run their motherfucking mouth too much. They run their mouth. They don't want to shut up. You're speaking, but neither of you are listening. The real problem isn't what you're fighting about. It's how you're fighting. So it's like you're arguing for what? Like, what is the reason? What is the purpose of you guys? Like, if y'all want to be with each other, then you guys need to communicate more and not in a fight way. A fight way, like, I don't know. But someone's bickering. Someone's bickering. This one is afraid to leave. Someone's in a relationship, a codependent relationship, and someone is afraid to leave. The color green could be significant. So basically someone is worried about money. The other person's worried about love. And it's like, this person could be like, why don't you love me? Like, I'm bickering for a reason. Like, I'm trying to be with you. I'm trying to get money with you. But it's like, I don't know. Somebody's not seeing eye to eye. Someone is afraid to leave somebody. You're staying because the unknown feels scary than the unhappiness you've normalized. So you're afraid to love again. You're afraid to be with anybody else. You're afraid to move away. I feel like you need to take care of yourself. I feel like whatever is not making you happy, you need to love yourself, treat yourself with respect. Let this relationship that you're in be a lesson for you. Don't ever not know your worth, and don't ever be with nobody that's codependent off of you. I think you need to leave. Probably, like, if it's not making you happy, then you need to walk away. You need to leave. You need to learn and make yourself leave and go through those feelings, because it's gonna hurt. You're gonna go through those feelings, but you're gonna always get back up again. You're gonna get back up again. Yeah, sharing space. Yeah, you have trust issues, and that's something that you need to heal. What's going on with this bickering and afraid to leave? So somebody's afraid to leave somebody, or somebody don't want somebody to leave. Somebody's making a move. Like, they're like, nah, like, I'm not happy with you no more. We're not in alignment no more. Like, I got love for you, but I gotta love you from afar, because it's like, it's just too much going on. Like, it's too much going back and forth. It's too much bickering. It's too much, like, you're clinging on. Yeah, money matters. Money is becoming a pressure point in this connection, whether it's overspending, income gaps, or fear of security. So people are like, the relationship is not gaining anything. You guys are losing everything because your mindset is on two different things. That's why you're too superficial. Like, you're too superficial. Like, instead of you saving money, putting it, on a rainy day, or the case may be, like, you need to be putting it up on like a business or something that's gonna bring you income. Y'all could be fighting over money. Someone could be holding money back from somebody, not telling them something. What is this? Yeah, love lesson. Yeah, you need to let this lesson. You just need to. It's too toxic. I mean, unless you like toxicity, then hey. But me personally, I'm not finna stay where I'm not welcome. I'm not finna be around. Yeah, I see. Like, you could be talking to a best friend about the situation, about the breakup, about what's going on with your love life. Yeah, I feel like you need to. I feel like you need to have time for yourself. Go be with people that love you, that cherish you, people that you feel welcome with. You could be with best friends. Go get your nails done. Go get your hair done. Like, just boss the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? Let a motherfucker know that you don't need them. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was doing good without you. That's the mindset that you need to have. Like, I was doing good without you. Like, you met me and I was on my shit. You met me when I was popping my shit. You met me when I was on top of my shit. Like, I downgraded myself. First of all, take accountability of your own actions, because at the end of the day, you did let this person in your world. You let this person in your circle. You let this person in your world, and it needs to be yeah, you settled. Yeah, you settled for this toxicity. You settled for that. So now you have to let this be a lesson learned. You need to, if you're not happy, you need to remove yourself from a situation that's not making you happy. And you need to communicate with that other person. Like, you feel me? Like, we've been through this. You know what I mean? Like, this communicate. Communicate is key. Communication is key. Let the person know how you feel, and take accountability of yourself. Like, we both did this together. I let you in my world, you let me in your world, and we're just not getting along. Like, your mind is on here and my mind is right there. Like, and I see that you like telling your friends this, or a best friend. You have a best friend that you could be talking to about the situation, about the arguing, about the money, about you're afraid of somebody leaving you behind, or someone afraid of that you're gonna leave. Yeah, because it's codependent. Like I said, is this love or is it emotional survival? Let go of the illusions that you need them to be whole. So you need to be letting go of the illusions. Like, someone is like bound to somebody that they don't want to be in a relationship in. And it's like, you're fighting with yourself. At this point, you're fighting with yourself, because it's like, do you leave or do I stay? Like, if you're not happy, then leave. But it needs to be communication. Like, you're not happy. And if you're not happy, then do what makes you happy. Somebody's possessive. I don't be getting these. Yeah, money problems. Money problems. So somebody's codependent on somebody because they have things and they don't. Tell that motherfucker to get a job. Get a job, work. People do work. People do have jobs and support themselves. Yeah. That's where the problem is at. Another person has more money than another person. So the other person is codependent on the other person. Tell that grown motherfucker to go find a job. The fuck? You're not on the same page financially, and it's bleeding into your emotional connection. So yeah, that means you don't need to be in a relationship. If you're having money issues, money problems, then and you're codependent on somebody else. That's not the way it's gonna happen. It's not gonna work like that. You're never gonna get anywhere. Never. You too fucking grown. This is a grown man right here. I don't care how you look. You're grown. If you could pop your shit, talk shit, and go around sleeping with people, you're grown. Get your ass up and get a job. So you won't have to depend on nobody. You won't have to depend on nobody. Not your family, not your friends. I mean, they cool to be around. They cool to, ask for help when you need help and you really ain't got it. But who wants to keep on answering the phone, be like, okay, here, yeah, what the who calling again? You know what I mean? I know what this person want, because that's what the fuck they be thinking. I know what the who calling me about for some money. Yeah. Go get out and go get it. Go get you a job. You shouldn't even be in a relationship if you're codependent. You shouldn't even be in a relationship if you ain't got no job. If you're not even taking care of yourself. Self-love, self-care. Yeah, you're stuck in this honeymoon phase. You're stuck in this illusion of things will get better. This person's going to change. No, you're stuck in that illusion. If that person has not showed you that this person's going to change, then you need to remove yourself or you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck settling. That's just what it is. You're going to be stuck settling. If nothing has changed, and we're going on, 2026? If you have not seen any changes, then you need to remove yourself unless you want to be stuck. Yeah, honeymoon phase. Yeah, you're stuck in this honeymoon phase. You're stuck in this illusion of, I'm in love with that person, da 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 da. This person's going to change. No. If that person has not showed you that they're not going to change for you, then your best bet is to not settle and love yourself and boss the fuck up for yourself. Not for nobody else, but yourself. Stop settling. Know your worth. Boss up for yourself. Don't boss up to try to get revenge or, oh, watch me do this. Or no, boss up for yourself. You shouldn't be trying to boss up to try to get back at somebody. No, that's not the way it goes. Boss up for yourself. That person will miss what they had. That person will miss what they had, and it's up to you. Are you gonna take them back, or are you gonna? No, you lost it. My mind was on this while your mind was on that. So I left your ass, and I bossed the fuck up. And no, you cannot come back because you should have knew my worth when you had me. Everything else is out of your league. This person want to go around, fuck on different bitches and talk shit about you. Let them. Oh, well. But at the end of the day, you're not losing. You're still winning. You're still bossed the fuck up. And you did it for who? Yourself. Yeah, and trust in divine timing. Have patience. Don't rush into anything. Take time to heal your heart. Take time to heal yourself, your wounds. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Get some money. Focus on a bag. Take care of your kids. Take care of yourself. Don't worry about anybody else. Stay out of people business. Stay out the way. Things may feel slow or uncertain, but the universe is right on time. Love is unfolding exactly when it meant to. So yeah, take time for yourself. If you're going through a breakup, don't be going back and forth with that person. Don't be sitting there arguing with that person. Don't be sitting around hopping into another relationship. No, trust in divine timing. You need to heal yourself. Heal yourself. Take care of yourself. Take that hurt and that pain that you just got done learning that lesson and turn that pain into magic. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Boss the fuck up for you. Then that person will learn that lesson. Like, you had me and then you lost me. And everything will work out in your favor. Yeah, boss the fuck up. After you learned your karmic lesson, okay, I learned. I know what not to do. I know what not to say. I know who to attract. I know what I want to attract, and I know what I don't want to attract. If that makes sense. Yeah, and you're going to create a happy family for you and yourself. Yeah. But I see somebody's in a toxic environment, an unhappy family. They're still stuck in the past. Somebody haven't let go. Somebody has not moved on. They got family in the mix, best friends in the mix. It's just too much. I'm already seeing too much. Yeah, trying to trauma bond. Yeah, it's too much. Like, everybody's in the mix. Everybody's in the way. Shit, nobody be in y'all business. No family members, shit. Barely best friends. Your best friend, I mean, that's your best friend. Of course, your best friend gonna be in the mix. But it's like, you don't have to tell your best friend anything. You ain't gotta tell your best friend all your fucking business. You ain't gotta tell your family all your fucking business. It's good to keep some shit to yourself. Because when you're going through crazy shit with your partner, not everybody needs to be in your business, because everybody, at the end of the day, if y'all get back together, then motherfuckers gonna be mad. Like, you just said all this shit about that person, or you didn't talk all this shit about your person, but you really want to be with that person. And now everybody looking at you crazy. Like, not everybody needs to know your motherfucking business. And that's just period. Your best friend, that's a different story. That's your best friend. That's your A1 coon. That person's allowed to know a little bit more than your family, but confirmation. But your family, I say, for me personally, as far as relationship, because I learned, not everybody needs to know your business. Not everybody needs to know your personal business. Not everybody needs to know about your relationship. Keep that shit secret. Nobody needs to know who you with or what you going through, because everybody run their motherfucking mouth too much. People talk and they run your motherfucking business, and they don't be telling the full story. People be saying the opposite of the real story is. So don't nobody need to be knowing your business. Keep your shit to yourself. Keep your blessings to yourself. Keep your relationship. Don't nobody need to, because people like to come around and trauma bond. No. Yeah. Yeah, don't be selling it. Stay if you celibate, you stay celibate. Okay? Don't be out here giving your energy to people. Don't. This just fell on the floor. Yeah, it's a broken home. Cause somebody don't want to leave. The family's in the family's in the mix. Friends up in the mix. Yeah. Cause people just don't know how to shut their mouth or mind their business. Yeah, it's a broken home. Well, how do you fix a broken home? Well, first of all, let lessons be learned. And your rejection is God protection. And you need time for yourself. Go out. If you don't want to go out with a best friend, then go out, take a ride for yourself. Think about what you want to say. Think about how you feel. Feel those feelings. And then express yourself. I feel this way. I feel like this. Take accountability. Okay, I had no business telling my family members this, or I had no business talking about you. I had no business. You need to take accountability for yourself and admit your wrongs. If you know that you're wrong about something, then you need to admit that you're wrong. None of your family members should be up in your business. Your best friend should not be knowing all up in your that's up in your tea. Only person that you not sleeping with your family member, what the fuck? You're not sleeping with your best friend. If you is, then that's your, I don't know whose storyline is this, but should nobody be up in your business. That's just period. Because at the end of the day, your partner is your partner. Your spouse is your spouse. Your home is your home. Whatever's up in your home needs to stay up in that motherfucking home. Your home business should not be around the whole the world should not know your motherfucking business. Facebook, social media should not know your motherfucking business. Your family should not be knowing your motherfucking business. There needs to be some structure. Some discipline. That's where the broken home is coming from. Everybody too much up in your business. That's where everybody talk. They running that mouth. That's why the home is broken, because everybody's in your fucking business. That's why. Running that mouth. Your relationship is your relationship. Give me a minute. I'm trying to... Yeah, I just feel like you need time for yourself. I feel like you just need to breathe. If you need to talk to a family member, a mom, or a fresh best friend, then, you know, just don't be telling all your business. Like, for real. Because people love to talk shit and spread gossip and rumors and spread lies and just tell your business, but we want to be up in your face. So I just feel like you just need time for yourself. I'm all about healing and I'm all about self-love, self-care. So I feel like I wouldn't even go to a friend or a family member. I feel like I would take time for myself. I would go out. I'm not saying like go out to a club or a bar. I'm just saying like go take a car ride. Go for a car ride. Think, observe, you know, feel how you feel, your feelings, and take time how you feel. Talk to God. You know what I mean? Tell God how you feel. Express yourself to God and acknowledge how you feel. Acknowledge how you feel. If you feel some type of way, then acknowledge that. Express yourself. Don't hold nothing in. Yeah, somebody's having anxiety. They're panicking about what somebody's leaving. Somebody don't want nobody to leave. This is too much. Me personally, I just feel like everybody's in everybody's mix. This is what I'm seeing. I feel like everybody's in your mix. And everybody needs to remove themselves. Friends, family, and get that time for yourself. Get that time for yourself. Think. Cut the snakes out your fucking grass. Because I feel like everybody's just up in the mix. It's been too much of this. Yeah, someone's feeling guilty. Probably because somebody probably cheated, lied. Bottom of the deck. So yeah, someone's feeling guilty for trying to, what, sabotage something? Tell me more. Somebody's trying to prevent somebody from moving on. That's too many. Yeah, I'm just seeing too much up in this reading. I'm seeing too much. I feel like everybody's just everywhere. It's too much conflict. It's too much shit going on. This family is getting into it with this family. This person's all up in the best friends mix. Like, everybody is just too much in the mix. Instead of worrying about their problem, they too much in everybody else's mix. Yeah, someone's having lack. Someone's not guarding themselves. They don't have no boundaries. You need to have boundaries. And you can have boundaries on family members too. You can have boundaries when it comes to your mama. Don't let nobody tell you that. You can have boundaries when it comes to your best friends. Like, you overstepping your boundaries. Tell me more. Yeah, it's a feminine. It's a dark witch or just a karmic feminine. She just mad. You see how this woman is mad? Like, she just mad. Why? Because she didn't use her intuition? I mean, it's okay. Like, it's okay. Don't take the anger out on everybody. Like, use your discernment next time. What you so mad about? What's going on? What are you so upset about? That's too many. Yeah, someone is mad. Someone's hot. Someone's mad. Child. Someone is upset. Somebody's mad about some money. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody think money is everything. No, it's not. If you were doing what you were supposed to do and played your motherfucking part, then I feel like the home wouldn't have been broken. You're too codependent on somebody else when you need to be codependent on yourself. Just in case someone does slack. If you see that your partner is not who they say they was, and they showing you different, then you should always have a plan B. I don't give a fuck who you is. Divine feminine, divine masculine, karmic female, karmic masculine. I don't care. I feel like everybody should have a plan B always. Just in case that motherfucker start lacking. If that person is not, there's people just, but she's mad. Somebody's upset. That's because you wasn't thinking with your third eye. And I feel like God's spirit was giving you the signs, but you kept ignoring your intuition. Now you over there upset. Now you over there mad. And I feel like I'm really getting the feeling of red flags. Like the red flags was right in your face, girl. You ignored it. For me personally, for my experience, a motherfucker, all they gotta do is show me once. I'm keep it real with you. And I do pinch with love. I don't give a fuck. I pinch with love. Because this world, it taught me who I am today. I pinch with love. And I'm telling you, like, it's okay to be upset. We're human. Everybody, you're upset. You're mad. Okay, cool. But what are you going to do with that? Are you going to address the issue? How are you going to handle your situation? Are you going to fix your broken home when it's already broke? No, I feel like you just need to take a car ride, listen to some music, whatever you want to do, sip some wine, whatever you want to do. Just breathe, think things through, think about the mistakes that you made. First of all, that's number one. Think about the mistakes that you made. Because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure you saw the red flags, but you kept on ignoring it. That's for one. You got caught up with a karmic, and it's time for you to face your truth. And your truth is, you ignored yourself. You didn't love yourself. You let things just go too far. You let things go way too far. And that's okay. People make mistakes. That's what I'm saying. People be sitting there talking shit about people like they shit don't stink. People be sitting there talking about the people mistakes, but they act like they ain't got hella motherfucking skeletons in the closet. People make mistakes. But it's up to you. Are you going to change that? Or are you going to learn from that mistakes? Are you going to repeat that cycle? No, we're not doing that. Wake up. What else? Yeah, you won't control. You cannot control nobody. You can only control yourself. Someone's trying to control and dominate somebody else. No, that's not the way life works. You cannot control somebody. I mean, unless that person gives you that control, then hey, I'm just a messenger. Okay. If you get that person control over you, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. But can't nobody control you but you. Yeah. You can either get controlled by somebody or face your feelings, think about the situation, and create your own foundation and be at peace and harmony. Admit your wrongdoings. Admit, hey, it was good when I was good when I had it. I'm not happy. It's just, we're not meant to be together. Yeah. You probably could have thought somebody was your soulmate. Something about gossip. Someone's gossiping. But, you could have thought somebody was your soulmate. I mean, it happens. We go through twin flames. And speaking of twin flame, I didn't even know nothing about the twin flames. Like, it took me a lot here. Where I'm at right now, it took me a lot to get here. I didn't know nothing about no motherfucking twin flames. I didn't know nothing about half of the things I know now. I didn't even know, but I know now. I'm awakened. Yes, something about a masculine. I don't know, this person is masculine. It could be a karmic masculine or a divine masculine, but somebody's mad about a karmic masculine. Somebody's mad about a divine masculine, but somebody's mad. But Archangel Michael is here to bring balance in a situation. This masculine's right here under guilt. So this masculine could be guilty for dealing with a karmic that wanted control. Yeah, it says vacation, hideaway. Someone's hiding. Someone's hiding something still. But vacation, when I see vacation, I'm thinking like maybe you just need to get away, or someone's trying to run away from the consequences of their actions, what they did. That's another reason why, that's another thing I'm picking up. But I just feel like everybody needs to get out your business. I feel like you need to stop communicating with people and take time for yourself. Think things through about how you're going to fix your own situation that you put yourself in. That's how I feel. You need to meditate, pray, and think about your next move. And don't be out here being stupid. And learn from your lessons. Yeah, someone's in a south node. And this south node is right under this feminine right here. This feminine. This south node is right under this feminine. So somebody's in a south node. They can't forgive the past. They're stuck healing wounds. So if you knew that you was in your south node, if you knew that you still needed wounds that you need to be healed, that you have trust issues, then why get in a relationship? You was not ready from the get-go to be in a relationship. Yeah, it says south node clinging. Someone's clingy. Someone got too comfortable being clingy. Someone got too comfortable settling for less. You did not know your worth. Now there's a separation. Now the home is broken because you have wounds that you have not healed from, and you're not finna trouble. You're not in a. Okay, that's where that trauma bond came from. You were not ready to be in a relationship when you still had trauma. You still had wounds that you needed to recover, and you thought you can trauma bond with. So it was like two karmics dealing with each other. That's why the home. That's why they're broken. That's why it says broken home, because it was two karmics dealing with each other. It was never going to be balanced. And y'all probably got together through gossip, rumors, lies. Well, and look, that's the truth. Look, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. That's the truth. So, yeah, y'all was over there partying with each other instead of loving on each other. But y'all was over there partying with each other, probably bringing each other, y'all was partying with each other, probably bringing people in y'all bedroom, telling y'all business, telling y'all family business. Like, truth. That's the truth. Y'all did too much. That's why the home is broken. Y'all let too many people in y'all business instead of healing on it. Instead of healing with each other. If there's two karmic people with each other, karmic feminine, karmic masculine, and y'all both got issues, y'all got wounds that y'all have not recovered from, and y'all with each other, of course it's going to be a broken home. But y'all can fix those things. It don't have to be karmic. Y'all both can change and not be karmic. Y'all can change and not always party. Y'all can change by stop gossiping. Y'all can help change each other, if that makes sense. Y'all don't have to be karmic. Y'all can change your ways and come together and not be karmic. But y'all don't have to be willing and able to put the work in, because it's going to take work and time. That's why divine timing is here, right here. Divine timing. It's going to take time. That shit's not going to happen overnight or 2 months. No, it's going to take time, because y'all both going to have to put the effing, the work in, the fucking work in. Yeah, someone's in their thoughts. Are they in isolation? Someone's in isolation in their thoughts, thinking. Yeah, and that's okay. That's fine. Good. This is a good start. Think about what you've done. Think about how you can fix it. Think about how you can solve your situation. Yeah, because you were dealing with toxicity. You're bound to something toxic. Partying all the time, doing drugs, doing this. Yeah, you dealt with, you had some toxic patterns. And both of y'all can fix each other, but y'all don't have to do the work. And keep people out your fucking business. Yeah, there's a separation. There's a separation. I feel like two people are trying to find their higher self. Somebody higher self is activating. We have higher self activation. So somebody is noticing something. Somebody is activating their intuition. They're activating their self. They're realizing some things since they separated from somebody. Okay? Okay. And that's good too, because sometimes y'all don't, sometimes two people that love each other, sometimes y'all don't need to be around each other 24/7. Y'all don't need to be around each other 24/7. Y'all don't need to talk 24/7. Y'all need that time apart. Y'all need that time to space. Y'all need time to miss each other. Y'all don't need to be around each other 24/7. Give each other space. Let that person breathe. You don't need to be clinging or all on that person 20. No. That's how you're gonna lose that person. That motherfucker gonna be looking at you like bitch, like damn, you know what I mean? Like, no. Give each other space to breathe, to think. But I feel like there's a separation here. So now both parties have time to think, reflect. Two karmics. Karmic feminine, karmic masculine. Now there is some type of separation here from this broken home. It is giving her time to think now. And feel those feelings, because I feel like both parties is hurting, but y'all separated. So now that's giving y'all time to think and figure things out. She could be thinking and figuring things out and facing her feelings and her emotion, and I feel like he's doing the same thing, and that's good, because once that's done and settled, y'all can talk and communicate. Instead of arguing and fighting, if you have not addressed those feelings, because y'all point is not going to get across if y'all both just bickering and fucking fighting. Nothing's going to go nowhere. Nothing. Y'all need time apart. Let his karmic ass figure out what he needs to do and figure some things out. And your karmic ass, you feel like you just know everything. You just trying to have control. No, you cannot control nobody. You can only control yourself. You need to think some things through and express yourself and your emotions. And then y'all can come together. And then y'all guys can talk. I feel this certain way. I feel like this. You know what I mean? I don't know. Use some okay? And take accountability. Are you going to be single? I just feel like it's too much codependent, too much controlling, trying to control another person. I just feel like it's just too much clinginess. I don't like all that clinginess, all that, you know what I mean? Like, it's just too much. Don't nobody like that. Ain't nobody babies around this motherfucker. We're grown people, grown. Yeah, self-love. Thank you, Spirit. Self-love. Remember who you used to be. Remember that person. Remember that you ain't got to be karmic. You don't. Remember who you used to be before you met that motherfucker? Girl, you better remember who the fuck you was. Because you was always that bitch. You was always that one. You just have to remember that. You have to remember that. Can't nobody bring you down unless you make that person bring you down. Unless you let that person give you control over your mind. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. That was a cosign. Love yourself. Go back to that person that you used to be. Do you even remember that? Or did you let this person take that much control over you, over your mind? Remember who you used to be. Remember that fun person you used to be. Remember them smiles, them laughs, how you nurtured yourself, how you took care of yourself. Remember that person remember that. Take that person back. Go back to that person and learn from your karmic mistakes. Because we all go through it. We all go through lessons. I know I learned my lesson, a huge lesson. I learned a lesson, a big, big lesson, okay? And it was painful. It was not easy. But I'm here. And if you have good, healthy friends that respects you and love you, they will understand. And they will want to see you happy. People that truly love you, they will want to see you happy. And they will understand where you're coming from. But you have to find yourself. You have to love yourself and stay grounded and stay true to yourself. Go back to that person you used to be before you became who you are now. Because I'm just feeling like two people are together and they don't even want to be together. They're losing each other. They're losing each other because you're letting it happen to yourself. You need to go back on who you was. Go back to what makes you happy. If you're not ready to be in a relationship, then that's fine. Not everybody's ready to settle down. Not everybody's ready. They're not on that level yet, and that's fine. But remember who you are. Don't ever let nobody pressure you to do anything that you don't want to do. Can't nobody do shit to you. Don't be going around sleeping with everybody, giving your energy out. You don't supposed to do that. Yeah, you have a decision to make. Decisions. I feel like I said, you got some decisions to make within yourself. You. Y-O-U. You. You have a decision to make. Do you choose toxic lifestyle or do you choose to self-love, grow, heal, and learn from your lessons? Do you want to keep on being karmic? Then okay. Can't nobody help you. Maybe you're just not ready yet. You're not ready to grow up. But if you are ready to grow up, then the first step is choosing you. The first step is taking time for yourself. Isolate yourself. Grow, heal, figure things out. Why are you here where you at right now? Why are you there? Take accountability of your actions. Why are you not where you at in life? Because you let people in your business. You were too busy partying. You were too busy, I don't know. Take time to reflect on yourself. I just feel like people need to mind their business. People need to think about their skeletons, what they're hiding, and worry about themselves instead of worry about everybody else's business. Because when you're worried about everybody else's business, that means you're running from yourself. You're running from your problems. You're running from your skeletons. People need to face their own demons. I feel like people need to face their demons, their own demons. Why are they not satisfied? Why are they not at where you want to be in your life? Why? Because you need to face your shadow self. And so a lot of people are not ready to face themselves. People are ashamed of themselves. And that's okay. But it is going to be a time where you're going to be forced to watch. You're going to be forced to say this. You're going to be forced. I'm going to let you know, because I was one of those ones. I was forced to sit my ass down. God set me down. Because back then I used to do a lot. People please. I'm not who I am. I'm not the person I used to be no more. I got tired of hurting. I got tired of crying, screaming, God, why? I got tired. So I prayed. I cried. I screamed at my Father. I screamed at God. I cried. I yelled. I was punching the air, asking God, why? And you know what he did? He sat me down, had me reflect, had me face myself, had me look at myself, and take accountability of my actions had me think about a lot of stuff while I was in isolation. He had me think about a lot of things. I was reflecting on a lot of things. I know what I did wrong. I didn't hurt nobody. I didn't lie to nobody. I stayed true to myself, but I let a lot of people have my heart when they didn't deserve it. I was around fake friends that didn't deserve me, and everybody had to go. Everybody thought I was acting funny. Everybody I thought I was. It don't even matter no more. What matter is I let a lot of people go, and I had to heal. I had to grow up. I had to take care of myself. I had to love myself because I wasn't that girl that loved herself. I let people use me. I let people abuse me. I let people talk down on me. I'm not that person I used to be anymore. I learned from my karmic mistakes. And boy, did I had to pay that karmic debt. I had to pay. And now that I'm awakened and that I'm alert, and I'm always use my intuition, and I will never, ever let anybody hurt me again. I will never let anybody hurt me again, ever. I will never let anybody put their hand on me again. I will never let anybody, especially a man, I will never let a man put his hand on me, ever. I will never let any man use me. I will never let anybody hurt me. Never. I cut a lot of people out of my life. And I chose to heal. And I'm here where I'm at now. The mindset that I had because of me. I don't depend on nobody. I work. I have a job. I have everything because of me. My strength. I got out of that situation in my head, that mind, oh, woe is me. I got out of that situation. And I bossed the fuck up. I let a lot of toxic motherfuckers out of my life. And I prayed. It was not easy. It was not easy. That journey was hard. This journey is hard. It's not easy. We're going to get tested every damn day. I grew up. I had to face myself. I had to face myself. Was nobody going to do it for me? I had to face my truth. I had to face me. Because every single day, I got to look at myself in the mirror and figure out how am I going to be better than I was yesterday. Competition, I don't know what competition means. I don't know what competition is. So if a bitch think they in competition with me, bitch, you're fighting your own demons. Because I'm not in competition with no bitch. I'm in competition with myself. How am I going to be better tomorrow? How am I going to be better right now? How am I going to help somebody else to get out their situation? Because that person is hurt. Because you hurt that person. Love always wins. Love. When you pass on, when God is ready to take your life, or wherever you're gonna go, you cannot take that money with you. You can't take that house with you, that car, that jewelry. All you have is your soul and what you've done on this earth. How you treated people. How you treated family. How you treated your friends. That's what all God sees. God sees what you have done on this earth. Are you on this earth to heal people? Are you on this earth to learn your lessons? Or are you on this earth to sit there and taunt people, sabotage people, hurt people, murder people? Are you on this earth to do that? Because you're never going to go anywhere far. You're never going to go anywhere but in prison or the pits of hell. See, I decided to change. Did nobody make me change? Nobody. I chose to change. And you know why I chose to change? Because I got tired of putting myself through pain, hurt, suffering, dealing with people that did not even deserve me. Why? Because I didn't know my worth. I chose to break my karmic cycle. I chose to heal. Did nobody make me heal? I chose. And God sat me down. He sat me down. And he set me down for a good reason. Because the things that I found out, the things that I know now, I didn't know that I was strong the way I was. I didn't know that I could be this person. I didn't know. This shit took time. It took a lot of strength, courage, bravery. Did nobody make me become this person that I am now? But God. But God. And it was a reason why he sat me down. It was a reason why I was screaming. It was a reason why I was crying. It was a reason why I was suffering. And he showed me. He gave me vision. And when it was ready for me to pop out, when it was ready for me to tell my story, when it was ready for me to speak, here I am. Because he let me know what I am in line with. To turn my pain into power. Turn my pain into something. And I chose to do that. I'm choosing to do that. I'm not hurt anymore. I'm not that hurt little girl no more. I don't know nothing about revenge. Revenge is mine, says the Lord. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. So I don't know about holding grudges. I don't hold grudges. I gave it to the divine. I gave it to God. Why would I hold that hurt? Why would I hold that? It's just gonna make me spiteful, mean, rude. Holding that pain? You think I'm gonna take that pain with me? No. I love everybody. I forgive everybody. People that even hurted me. People that lied on me. People that wanted me gone. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I'm just moving on with my life. I forgive. I move on. Would I ever trust you again? Never. Could you be around me? Never. Would you ever be able to be around my presence? Never. I just forgive you and I release you and I hope you heal and move on. I send you peace, love, and light. This is going to be it for the reading. I love you guys. Like, share, and subscribe.